Hello everyone, this is Shrutoshini. I welcome you all to my channel Light of Life with Shrutoshini. Before starting the video, I would request you to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you get notifications about my new uploads, and also if you like the video, please like, comment and share.
I have been asked this question that why intelligent people fail to succeed, though I do not completely agree to these words. You often must have seen that the people who are intelligent, who are very smart, they get stuck somewhere in life. They fall back in life sometimes or the other. But what is the reason of this? Today through this video, we will try to know this. It can be possible that you are very smart, very intelligent. Your thoughts, your understanding power is much more than others, but still you get stuck somewhere in life. What can be the reason of this? Or what can be the solution of this? We will know about all these via this video. Many people think that we cannot learn anything from the first chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Geeta because in the first chapter, Arjun only spoke about his difficulties and troubles. But in reality, that's not the matter, and you all will accept this reality if you watch the video till the end. Let us all try to understand these words through a story. In ancient times, there was a fierce dictatorial king. He used to look as ugly as his heart. Not only his rules and regulations, protections and observations were bad, he did not have one eye and one leg. One day, suddenly a thought occurred in the king's mind. He thought that after his death, every people of the kingdom will forget him. With this thought in mind, he wanted to create a painting of himself. The king then invited the best painters from his kingdom and also from the neighboring kingdoms. It was announced that the painter who will paint the best picture of the king will fill him with gold and silver. The painter will get such a huge prize that his next generations, that is his descendants, will be able to sit and eat for their whole lives. Along with this was also announced that the painter who will not be able to make a beautiful painting of the king will get death sentence. After listening to the announcement, the painters who were present at the meeting became very tensed. They were worrying about the fact that how a beautiful painting can be made of the king who does not have an eye and a leg. None of the painters were being able to pick up their paint brushes out of fear. The best of the painters accepted defeat before making this painting. Everybody was thinking that who will take the risk of sacrificing their life? But a young painter thought that this is a great opportunity for him. When the best of the painters accepted defeat to make the painting, then if he tries, it can be possible that he might win. That young painter looked at the king and watched him minutely for some time and agreed to make the painting. He went and said this to the king, and the king came and stood in front of the painter. After that, the young painter started making the painting. All the other painters then started thinking that this painter will be sentenced to death at such a young age just for not being able to make a good painting. But that young painter kept on painting. After some time, while the painter was still making the painting, the king asked, "You know, right, that if you cannot make a beautiful painting of mine, then you will undergo death sentence tomorrow morning?"
Listening to this, the young painter smiled a bit and resumed making the painting.
After a few hours, the painter finished the painting and it was brought in front of everybody. The other painters started praying to God that, "Oh God, please save this young painter from the hands of this angry and dictatorial king." The king looked at the painting and smiled. After that, the painting was shown to everyone present there. The young painter so cleverly portrayed the king in the painting as if he is hunting. In the picture, as because the king was hunting, one of his eyes was closed, and the leg which was not in working condition, he showed that leg in such a way as if it is in a folding position. Because of this reason, the painting was looking beautiful. Now try to understand this story through the knowledge described in Srimad Bhagavad Geeta. The solution was everybody knew that they will have to make a painting. Likewise, Arjun also knew that war was the only solution. But Arjun was continuously debating that not fighting would be the right thing to do. Arjun told Shree Krishna that, "Lord, I will not be able to fight. If I lose, then I will lose. But if I win, that will also be a kind of loss for me. Then why should I fight?" In the same way, in the story, the other painters, after debating with their own selves, made this decision that, let's survive, that's a lot. The biggest thing is, all these debates seems to be true. The words of Arjun were also true, and so were the words of the painters. Neither Arjun or the painters took the right decisions. Both of them became unsuccessful to make the correct decision. Arjun and the painters both were fearing, thinking about the consequence. The situation was very strange in both the cases. Now think wisely. Arjun and the painters could not win the fight that they were fighting with their minds. In Mahabharata, Arjun could never have won the Kurukshetra war if Sri Krishna would not have guided him to win the war that was going on between Arjun and his mind. Like this way, it can be possible that a person who is very intelligent accepts defeat in the war that is happening in his mind. The person debates with himself and accepts the wrong as right. You will never be able to succeed if you do not win the war that you are fighting with yourself. Sri Krishna counseled Arjun and brought peace to the war that Arjun was fighting with himself. And in the story, the young painter counseled himself and brought peace to the war that he was fighting with himself. Just because of this reason, many big intelligent and intellectual persons stay unsuccessful in life. They cannot win the war that they fight with themselves. When the intelligent person's intelligence gets stable, then he wins the war within and becomes capable to fight the outside war. It is good to be an intelligent person, but it is important to have stable intelligence. After listening to the video, if you like it, then please press the like button. Do not forget to comment and share it with your friends.